So I'm Henry Day, and before I launch into why I think I should be named Future Legal Mind 2020, I'd just like to say I'm enormously grateful just to been given the chance to make this video, so thank you very much. So I want to talk about things which make me me instead of my achievements to date. And the first thing I want to talk about is the trait of resilience. So I think for any ambitious person, their ambition needs to go with a certain acceptance of failure and ability to come back from failure, and I have had plenty of that in my life. So I was rejected from my first choice university the first time I went round, so I got a job during my gap year and I reapplied. I failed my grade 8 drums exam and I took it again the next week. So I think if you want to achieve things in your life, you need to accept that it won't happen first time, and I think I've got that sort of resilience. Secondly, I'd like to talk about values. I think it should be a priority for the law in its development to maintain a level of transparency and intelligibility. So that's just so important for people trying to use the law, trying to work within the law, and trying to kind of be enfranchised rather than be impeded by a legal system which doesn't make sense unless you've spent £30,000 on a law degree or similar amounts of money. So I think those values need to inform the development of the law and my career as well. So in terms of my career, I'm really excited about two different developments in two areas where the law should expand. And those are, firstly, in public law terms, international regulation of kind of disruptive phenomena that we're seeing nowadays, and we all know what they are. It's climate change, and it's artificial intelligence, and it's the exploitation of global commons. And these problems, we need to realise that they exist beyond the limitations of the domestic sphere. They're not something that we can just legislate away and deal with in our parliament. They need to be addressed globally, and I think that presents a really exciting opportunity for young lawyers or young academics, which I want to be part of. And on the private law side of it, the law needs to be more proactive and needs to offer more solutions for small companies in emerging markets, because there's so much potential over the next 50 years, 100 years, maybe even shorter time frames in emerging markets for enormous development, and we don't want the law to prevent that development, especially in terms of social enterprise. So that's what needs to happen, and that's where I should be named Future Legal Mind this year. Thank you.